Hello everyone, welcome back to the THV Foundation channel. The chilly morning at Incheon International Airport feels different than usual. The sky is still silvery, dew still hangs in the air, but the atmosphere in the departure terminal is warm, full of enthusiasm and love from fans waiting for someone special. Amidst the orderly crowd, the awaited figure finally appears. With calm steps and a gentle smile behind his black mask, Taehyung, also known as V of BTS, arrives at the airport to depart for Los Angeles. This time, his destination isn't for a concert or music promotion, but rather to attend a special event, the TIRTIR pop-up store in LA, which will be held on November 15th. It's a celebration of the collaboration between beauty, art, and genuine soul. Taehyung, who has become the global face of TIRTIR, will attend this event to greet international fans and share a message of natural beauty and self-confidence. As always, Taehyung's charm comes not only from his fame, but from the way he carries himself, with a poise and elegance that's hard to describe. That day, he appeared in a style that reflected his soul. A moss green knit sweater from Celine, paired with a light green shirt that bulges softly from the collar. The two shades of green create a visual harmony, like a melody that soothes the eyes and the heart. It's as if Taehyung chose the colors of nature to calm his fast-paced world. The light gray jeans he's wearing add a casual touch, while the loose fit provides freedom of movement and comfort. He knows that long journeys require simplicity that's functional without sacrificing style. His slightly messy hair, oversized sunglasses, and black mask add a sense of mystery. Yet, even though his face is partially covered, his warm aura is still palpable, as if he's speaking through his eyes alone. The fans waiting at the departure gate greet him with soft cheers, waving and lovingly calling his name. Taehyung returns the gesture with a small wave as usual, simple but meaningful. In his hand, he carries a gray-brown jacket. A small detail that may seem ordinary, but it reveals his thoughtful and practical side. He's always ready for any change in weather, just as he's ready to face every phase of his life with equanimity. Many are calling this airport look the green Incheon look, a soothing blend of earth tones and soft textures. It's a visual representation of Taehyung's life philosophy: balance, peace, and authenticity. His knit sweater is simple, yet clean-cut, draping perfectly on his body. A small detail, the Celine logo on the left chest, is a subtle touch that complements the overall look without being overdone. In fashion, there's a term called quiet luxury. Luxury that doesn't need to be flashy, but rather exudes quality and a subtle sense of confidence. And that day, Taehyung was the perfect embodiment of that concept. He didn't try to attract attention. Yet, all eyes remained on him. Not because he wanted to be seen, but because he radiated something indescribable, a calmness that soothes others. Dispatch cameras and other media outlets tried to capture every angle of his departure. But even amidst the throng of camera flashes, Taehyung remained at peace, as if the world was spinning slower around him. A thin red bracelet wrapped around his wrist, perhaps a symbol of good luck, or simply an accessory with personal meaning. Longtime fans know that every tiny detail of his appearance tells a story. His steady steps toward the departure area, accompanied by soft cries from fans. "Have a safe flight, Taehyung." A simple prayer echoes like a melody accompanying his long journey across the ocean. In the fast-paced and glamorous world of entertainment, Taehyung stands out for his simplicity. He never tries to follow trends. In fact, the trends follow him. Every time he appears at the airport, fans and the global fashion media know they're in for new inspiration. Not from big logos or flashy luxury, but from the balance between function and taste. Taehyung is someone who understands the Photos of his departure that morning quickly spread around the world. The hashtags #Taehyung@Incheon, #SafeFlightTaehyung, and #THVXR immediately topped global trends. Fans left loving messages on social media, admiring the way he remained humble despite the spotlight on his every move. "He always looks so peaceful," wrote one international fan. Even just by standing, Taehyung makes the world feel calm. Behind the cameras and the crowds, this wasn't just a business trip. It was a journey that reflected dedication and warmth, two things that have always been at the core of who he is. His trip to Los Angeles carries an important message, that true beauty comes from comfort and authenticity. A message that also serves as the core philosophy of the TIRTIR brand he represents. On November 15th, Taehyung will attend the TIRTIR pop-up event in Los Angeles, where he will share inspiration about self-care, balance, and beauty that comes from the heart. This event would be the intersection of art, fashion, and human emotion, all fused under one name, Kim Taehyung. As his plane took off from Incheon, the world watched with anticipation. Fans worldwide knew that his every step was not just a physical journey, but also the inner journey of a growing artist. And as always, Taehyung left a lasting impression, not with words but with his gentle, warm, and sincere presence. Hours after his departure, global media began reporting on Taehyung's trip to America. Photos from Incheon Airport filled news feeds, and fashion outlets around the world highlighted the simple elegance he displayed. In no time, Taehyung's style became a topic of discussion in the international fashion community, not for its extravagance, but for its authenticity. In Los Angeles, fans were already preparing a warm welcome. They had banners bearing messages of love, small gifts, and even flowers with ribbons reading, "Welcome to Taehyung." This enthusiasm demonstrated the immense love and appreciation he received, even thousands of miles from home. Meanwhile, the TIRTIR team is also carefully preparing the event. From the soft lighting to the soothing background music to the natural scent of the room, everything is designed to reflect Taehyung's elegant, gentle, and artistic personality. This event is not just about external beauty, but about the balance between body, mind, and heart. For Taehyung, this trip is more than just a professional assignment. He understands his responsibility as a representative of Korean culture on the global stage. Every step he takes on the international stage carries a message, that true beauty is born from sincerity, not from image. He exists not just as a star, but as a human being who wants to spread peace through his presence. Behind his busy schedule and the public spotlight, Taehyung remains true to himself. He enjoys traveling, observing the sky, listening to music, and taking moments to breathe deeply, like an artist finding inspiration in the silence. In silence, he continues to create space for himself to grow. Fans around the world eagerly await the day when the plane door opens in Los Angeles and he is seen again. They knew, like every appearance Taehyung had made before, this moment would bring new warmth, laughter, and perhaps a few happy tears. Every step he took through the airport would be a story to remember for a long time. And as the sun set over Los Angeles on the day of his arrival, the world would once again witness the small miracle Taehyung carries with him wherever he goes. A miracle that cannot be bought or manufactured, only felt. A gentle aura that transcends language, culture, and time. A journey from the heart for the heart.